I am about to paint on my A6 sketchbook It is a Royal Talents sketchbook. I think it is 165, I don't know. Well, it's pretty nice for painting, for me at least. So what I do at first is to prime the paper with a thin layer of raw umber acrylic painting. So I thin it with water, and then I let it dry so I can paint on top. I was in the Belgian side of Les Ardennes. It is a forest that is in Belgium and in France. So I was in a little village called La Roche en Ardennes. It was beautiful, and I brought my acrylic paintings and my sketchbook, and I did this little painting session from a photo reference that I took while I was walking around. So this is what you are going to see now, how I paint this landscape and how I'm going to do it. So the idea is to paint, to simplify the form a lot. And for that I like to use a big brush. I like to use a big round brush. And so I take the most of the decision, I take them before I put down the painting on the paper. So I think about which colors I am about to mix, and when I do the brush stroke, it's already done. So what I mean by that is that once I place the paint on the paper, normally I won't come back on top of that painting. So I paint with acrylic painting in my sketchbook in that way. So I do not have to come back and paint on top and came over and over again. And so that's the plan. Every time I paint on my sketchbook, and that practice normally I do that when I paint on with oils in bigger surfaces. I use a limited color palette, and this is titanium white, a lemon yellow, but in acrylics I use azo yellow. I don't know how do you pronounce that, and azo yellow, and I also azo lemon yellow, excuse me. I also have recently this azo yellow medium that is a hue that it's similar to cadmium yellow. I want to have a cold yellow and a warm yellow. So the same for the red ones. So I have a naphthol medium red and alizarin crimson. So a warm one and a cool one. For the blue ones, I have cobalt blue and ultramarine blue. And I have I have yellow ochre and raw amber and black lamp black. But the idea is to use a limited palette. So I am not like with all that colors I can make all the mixes, and I am not like pintando y coloreando. So what I do first is to paint the sky. And usually when I paint landscapes, so I begin with the farthest element of the image, so my reference or my subject. Then I gradually came until I arrive to the closest element. So in this case is the sky first, then the trees that are far away, and then I finish with the river. So what it is very interesting when painting landscapes, the shades of the green. So you have the cool greens and the warm greens, and all that combined, and how the sky is not really like blue, but it has also some yellow hues in it. So I hope you enjoy the painting. If you do an acrylic painting, maybe you know already, but if you do an acrylic painting on Sketchbook, you have to separate the paper, because if not, the pages will stick together, and then when you will opening the pages your sketchbook, the painting will be ruined. So once I finished my painting, my acrylic painting, I let the painting dry, and then once it's dried, I put some baking paper and to separate the pages, and that's all. I hope you enjoy the painting, and I hope you have a nice day, and see you soon. Bye.